Okay, maybe it's okay. So there's how many events are we iterating over? These ones. Gotcha. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think I know why we have so many showing up. I think I know why. Because, so in this one, I'm guessing that in this guy, it was 20 times the amount of events that we were pulling from. So in this case, we have created successful. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, whatever. So what if so if we wanted all of those events, maybe we have to for NFT. Okay, so we're grouping by the token ID. All right. Well, maybe. You know what? Let's just start off. We're gonna work our way up. Let's say canceled. Successful. And then bid entered. That's it. And then we're just going to do 5 of them. Okay, is the while loop stuck? That'd be my guess. Okay, so I'm guessing we say repeat is equal to true, right? Where repeat is equal to true, right? Repeat is false. And then we gotta say repeat is false here. So then we break, and then it goes back to the top, it declares it false, and it gets to the very end. Because I'm guessing that a timeout was occurring, and it would say repeat is true, and then once it was set to true, then it would just always, it would never be set back to false, and then it would just never break, ever. So I'm guessing that's what the problem was. Oh gosh, let me get this. Okay, percent change, and then type in float. Well, percent change, well, supported operand types for, oh my gosh. So maybe instead of it being none, we have to make this 0. That'd be my guess. Then we have to start all over. And then maybe I'm just going to make this 60 to 62. we still have this problem here, but at least we got this to show up. 60 to 62. I don't know why the heck we're having issues here. So we're querying it, and then we're passing into this table here. Then we close it off. What would happen if we remove these completely? Completely. So then all right, well, cool. We'll just keep it like this for now. You know, we can format it later. But it appears that there's no sales for this item and that bids were placed. And I think, so see how that's 0? If we open up this transaction, then I bet that it's a very small amount. Yeah, see that? So that's the amount of value that a bid was entered for. So if we were to go back to here and then open up this guy or gal, whatever, yeah. So it looks like a bid was placed. And yeah, it looks like that value is correct. About 1/4 of an ether. So, and we don't want it to show 0. We want it to show, you know, 1/4, 0.25. So, how would we show that? How would we show that? So, Gosh. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. How would we show? Okay, so maybe it was showing 0 because remember when we said return 0 here if we have an error? No, that's not it, because it's showing up in the let's see, def ethers to total prices to ethers. So I'm guessing, okay, so if total price, maybe it is having that from way, and it's taking the integer of that. Is it rounding it by chance? Let's see, if we were to play a little experiment and say a is equal to 0.25 and then the int of a Gotcha. Let's see if we're to convert that to a float. Well, I don't see how that would be a problem though. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem because way is never a decimal. Once it's converted, it must be this function from way that's converting it to 0. That'd be my guess. So I'm going to go to Web3. That up from way and see if there's any additional keyword arguments we can pass into it or something. Well, I think the best way to test it is by by doing what we were doing. So we say from Web3 import Web3, and let's say we have it'd be 18 places, right? So we say way 1 is equal to let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so let me say ether is equal to web3 dot from way 1 and then ether. Okay. Cool. So then we say integer of ether. Yeah, see? What if we did float of ether? Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Let's actually say ETH price, and then we're going to print this price. Or say ETH price after. Or say ETH price before. Or no, we're going to say way price is going to be integer of TP. And then what's that? Okay. So to shorten this up, let's do 60. Or no. What was... We want to look at this at only 61, that's it. 61, dashboard 1. Okay, let's see what showed up in our logs here. Okay, so we're not seeing them, so that means that this is the one that's being used. That's interesting. Why is it none? Okay, let's go back to our test. Luckily we said 61 here. Let's see, we're pulling from the get contract events, then asset events, and then total prices. So where's it coming up with this total prices value again? Asset events. So it's in this asset events. Ending price. Eth price. Store price. Eth price. Value. Ether. No. 0.2. What? 25. Let's see. Basis points. What does that mean? Okay, here's an interesting value. Bid amount. Gotcha. Okay, so bid amount. So we were pulling from the wrong key. So of course it was 0. Because it was looking for what was the key we had set for value? You know, it was pulling from, maybe it's in our template. Let's see, or in our transformation functions. Token ID, transaction, date block, figure. No, ether, total price. Okay, so it was pulling from total price. Total price. Gotcha. So total price was its own separate column. Now, what about bid amount? Is that its own separate column? Let's check in Cryptopunks. K equals bid amount. Let's see. Print K. All right. Cryptopunks. Cool. So it is on the first layer. So let's do this. So there's total price, ether. So let's add in another one. Bid amount. And this is where these functions come in handy, because, you know, in a lot of cases you have to throw in another column into these functions. You know, formatters, you know, usually end up having to be disposed of, or, you know, converted to. Never mind. Difficult to explain. So total prices to ethers. Okay. Eth price. And then Okay, for TP, BA, in zip. Of total prices, bid amounts. And then we're going to say FTP, then we're going to say LFBA, then we're basically going to do the same thing. And then see what happens. So instead of TP, we're going to do BA. Okay, now all right, so we have no sales but bids, and there we go. So what would be nice is if we could say sales and bids. So let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause this video and start up a new one just to make sure. I don't want this to be too long again. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.